Hello and welcome back to another episode of Planet Crafter. We are in the main base. I got a ton of nuclear reactors up there. They're not really doing it much for me. But luckily we have a new nuclear reactor. The nuclear reactor tier 2, which we can build. The problem is it requires explosive powder. And we can't make explosive powder without the biolab, which has also been unlocked because of all the grass that I've been growing out there. There's a ton of, you can't see it, but it's out there. It's out there. Alright, so what we're going to do today is quite simple. We're going to be building a biolab, then we're going to build our first nuclear reactor. So, to build a biolab, we need osmium and 3 super alloy and an aluminium piece. Now, we don't have any of that. So this is going to be a bit of a... Look, I do have aluminium. Is that going to be enough? How much would I need again? I need 1. Let's put 1 back. Alright, and I need super alloy. I do have the uranium rods. I do not have the super alloy. And maybe I can get where's the osmium? Do I not have more osmium? I think I do. So we're gonna go down to our iridium base, and we're gonna go check out if we have any more osmium there. Now there are more osmium mines, so it's not a really big deal. You can always get some more osmium. There's also the possibility that we'll get a when the sky turns blue. When the sky turns blue, it usually means osmium is coming, and you just have to wait and check out where all these these meteorites fall. Now there are some problems with the map that if we have time, I'll show. But I think we have, we got enough osmium. Let's see, what do we need? We need 3 of these super alloys. Do we have any more? We do. Okay, we have everything we need for our biolab. Perfect. Let's go back up to the main base, build our biolab, and get started with this explosive powder. Now, the explosive powder requires biological matter. I think I have been able to collect. I'm not quite sure exactly how much we need. I think it's 2 mushrooms, or is it sulfur powder? No, it's sulfur powder, and a single. This is the stuff. Sulfur powder. Sulfur, just sulfur. It's not powder. This is sulfur. So this is sulfur with I think a iridium block as well. So if you put them together, you get explosive powder. And you need that for the kickstarting of the nuclear reactor. I think that's what it is. So do we have? I thought I had. Yeah, there we go. Iridium. Perfect. Let's go up here. We need to find a spot for our reactor, for our biolab. I would think that it would be probably a good idea to put it behind here, but the trouble is I don't want to put it there. I want to put it somewhere else. We're gonna have to go out. I need something to drink. Otherwise I die again. Well, not again, but I would die. So where would I think that the biolab should fit. It should fit somewhere over here, right? That's how it would work. Can we put it underneath here? Is that what we can do? Can we like put it down here? It would be cool if I could just like slam it underneath there. Oh, I can put it next to this thing? Oh, that's even better. Oh, chips. There's the warning of low power. That's why we need the level 2 nuclear reactor in the first place. So we got the biolab. We have we have this thing right next to it. Oh, awesome! All right, so that's not a bad thing. And then here's the biolab. So we don't have to walk very far to get all of our biological materials. And then we have this beautiful biolab. I love it. I just do. It looks so futuristic. This reactor core in the middle. I don't know what it does, but it's cool. Okay, so let's make some explosive powder. There we go. Got some explosive powder. I think we should put the explosive powder and stuff in this lab here instead of having it grow. Oh, not grow, but sitting out over here. I think that it'll be better if we did that. It'll be closer, but yeah, we'll see. Now the next thing we want to have is the algae generator 2. That allows us to start producing a lot of algae. And we'll be using a lot of algae later on. We already have the algae generator 1. That one. That will give us algae, and with that we can produce fertilizer. Not here, in the biolab. That's fertilizer. We need fertilizer for a lot of the machinery that we're going to be building later on. So this thing takes. So where is it? Where is it? Let me see. I don't think I have it at the moment. I don't think it's there yet. All right. Well, that's okay. We'll get to it later on. We'll get to it later. Anyways, the fertilizer is useful for other things for later on, later technologies. What we are setting right now is we have the flower spreader level 2. What is it? Is that level 1? No, it's this level, the normal flower spreader. The nuclear fusion generator is coming up. We're still waiting a little bit. We need 750 nanokelvin. It's gonna take a little while. Or is it nano or is it? I don't know. This is coming up pretty soon. The heater tier 4 at 63 ppb. It's still a long way to go. We need to get more of this oxygen generators and so on, and we need more of that coming up. So I'll be spending more time off camera building that. We also have the pulsar quartz crystal coming up as well, which is also a new tech. And because we don't have any power, I can't show you exactly what the state is at the moment, but we do have lakes. So, like, bam, that's a big lake. Now, it doesn't get much bigger than this. This is as big as it gets right now. So this is fine. There's water there. There's water beyond this thing. But let's get started with the nuclear reactor level 2 and get that built so that we can get back to power again. Get power back again. That's what we need. So I need the fuel rods, and I need the super alloys. Where are they? Where did I put the stuff? Did I not take it with me? I need one. I need one of these super alloys. Ships. Okay. I don't think I made one. Do I have any more aluminium over this side? If I have aluminium over here, then I can probably make a super alloy. Yeah, there we go. So we did that, and I think we need some magnesium there. So that should be enough to make one super alloy. Oh, we need iron, of course. Of course we need iron. Iron is always vital, right? Nip, nip, nip. There we go. Super alloy. So now we should have everything to build our nuclear reactor level 2. Perfect. Let's go on the roof and build it. I would recommend you don't build it here. As a matter of fact, I don't want to build it here. I'm gonna build a pad outside in the water. Let's go do that instead. These nuclear reactors make a lot of noise. So let's grab a whole bunch of iron, make ourselves a nice little pad out there in the lake, and keep it there. Let's see. We need one more iron. Bam. All right. Let's go make this little pad in the water. Well, down there. It keeps the noise away from our main facility. It's where we're going to be spending most of our time to do stuff, and you really don't want the nuclear facilities to be like stuck there. What's this? Iron. Okay, we're already full. Sorry, I wonder what the hell that was. All right, so this is just pretty simple. Just gonna make a little pad, like right here. So do that. Stand on that. That. And then another one like so. Come on, there we go. Just need to hook it up. Another one there, and another one there, and another one there, and another one there. And I think we'll just fill up this space over here as well. Get a nice little 3x3. Perfect. And then we'll put the nuclear reactor right here in the middle. Yeah, bam, like that. This is the nuclear reactor level 2. Look at it, it's beautiful. You don't want to stand too close to it, but that's the way it is. If you're standing really close to it, this is you shouldn't be able to survive this. But okay, but that's what we got. Let's go put a lamp here as well. I'm gonna have a lamp here so that we can actually make it seem like we actually care about this place. Bam! Alright, so all the level 2 nuclear reactors that we're gonna be building from now on, we're gonna be putting it on this pad. So grab a little bit more magnesium. I wanna put one more light up in there. Get me up there. Yes! So I want another light over here. So, perfect. So that's going to give us a whole bunch of power. This thing generates quite a bit of power. As a matter of fact, it gives us 331.2 ticks per second, compared to the number 1, which is only giving us 85 or 86. So it's actually quite useful to take those level 1s down and then build 2 more level 3s, level 2s. That would speed up my will just increase my capabilities a bit more. Alright, so we now have our nuclear reactor level 2 out there in the great water. And we have an abundance of power at the moment. We also have a biolab, which is excellent. So that means we can get started with making these algae generators. The problem what they have, what I've found, is that they require a certain type of shit. They take this bioplastic nuggets. Now the bioplastic nuggets require quite annoying stuff. They require food. They require our food. So we can't eat that food. So we have to constantly give them these nuggets, and that requires stuff from our end, which I don't like. But that's the way it is. So in the biolab, if you want to make a nugget, it takes 2 mushrooms, a silicon, and a water bottle. And we need, for our algae generator, we need a bioplastic nugget, eggplant, which is also food, basically, and a super alloy, and magnesium. But the super alloy will have to just wait for that a little bit. I will show you what I have been doing in a moment. Let's just go and harvest all of our food first. I don't have as many of these mushroom planters here as I would like to have. I think I should probably diversify. I've been mainly making eggplants up here. This is of course not brilliant, but it's because you want to have the mushrooms growing by the biolab. The biolab is over here, so we should have mushrooms over here. So we'll go do a little bit of a walkabout. Go past all of our little bases down there, and gather all of the food generators, the food producers, and all of the ones with all the sacks with the mushrooms inside, and then we'll bring them back here. Now, I also have this golden seed, which I also like to have, and it's penis-shaped golden effigy things. All right, let's eat something. I'm kind of a little bit hungry. Bam. Alright, excellent. Let's go put this away. I mean, I want some iron. Give me some iron. Do I have any iron down here? I do. Perfect. Grab that. I want to put a chest over here as well. Not a chest, I mean a cabin. A locker. Sorry, a locker. Cabinet, locker. Same thing, right? And then just put that there. And then we will move all of our sulfur to that spot. So this has to go. Alright, I'm gonna put you back in here because this is where you belong. Take the sulfur out. I'm gonna eat you because you're basically wasting space anyway. And I'm gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna put all of this in here. Like so, because we need that stuff for the explosive powder anyway. And the fertilizer. So we'll just go around, get some mushrooms, and we need some silicon. I can make one of these bioplastics already. I do have 2 mushrooms. Anything else is growing here? Yes, good. I do have 2 mushrooms. I do have some silicon. I have a whole bunch of silicon, I think. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's move some of the silicon upstairs as well. Why not? That way we don't have to walk so far when we're trying to make some of this plastic stuff. Alright, excellent. Let's go over here, make a nugget. Bam. It takes a lot of water as well. The thing is that once we have the lake water collector also created, we will no longer have any problems whatsoever with water. Water problems will be a thing of the past. So, with that said, we need to get started with the algae generator. It also produces oxygen, which is quite nice. It actually produces same kind of, about the same amount of oxygen as the grass spreader. But you need to have 10 of these and 10 of these built. Well, you don't need to, but I would suggest you do. It's best to have of everything that produce some things. Have 10 of those. So we're going to spread them around the lake here. We're going to not cover the entire lake because we still need some space for the level 2s. Level 2 algae generators. Those are pretty useful. Now, these things suck up a lot of energy. They suck up a heck of a lot of energy. So we're going to need a lot of these level 2 nuclear power generators. So make sure that you have enough uranium to let it rain more uranium from the sky. You need to have uranium. Otherwise, it takes 3 uranium rods. Each rod takes 9 uranium ingots. So it takes quite a bit of power of uranium to power one of these nuclear reactors. So you want to be absolutely sure that you have that. All right. So what we need right now for our algae generator is an eggplant. Which we have over here. We have a whole bunch of these things. This is the mushroom ones. Those are the ones I want to move to the main facility. We'll do that in a bit. I do have some more mushrooms in here, so we can make some more. But right now, I think we already have what we need right now. At the moment, we just need an eggplant. Let's go grab an eggplant. Grab you, bam. And we need magnesium and super alloy. Now the super alloy, of course, to make that we need some aluminium. Which of course I don't have, because aluminium gets used in everything. It's bloody annoying. So what have I been up to? I have of course been making a lot more of these ore extractors. Now ore extractors also generate heat, so they're pretty much a good resource to just spam all over the place. They just cost a lot of osmium, so you have to be careful. Don't place too many of these. Osmium is a rare resource, and you don't have like too much of that. So if you want to have, you just place like 10 of these ore extractors. That will produce heat as well, because they produce like they produce pressure and heat, 17.5 per second, which isn't much compared to the heater level 3, which is producing 28, but it's okay. So if you have a bunch of these, it's also good. It doesn't give you only resources. It also gives you a whole bunch of other stuff, which is good. All right, let's go and get some aluminium. It's only about 1 aluminium. You're not very efficient. That's good. Oh, look at how much aluminium we have now. Okay, we need to have to be able to produce a single. So grab this stuff. Do we have any magnesium? Yes, we do. All right, excellent. To produce a super alloy, we need to have those resources. We need to have, well, pretty much, we need cobalt, we need aluminium, we need iron, we need magnesium, and we need silicon. I think we need titanium as well. Did I not grab any titanium? I don't think I grabbed any titanium. Let's go grab the rest of just a little bit of titanium. Wham! Alright, excellent. These things are lifesavers. You can't have enough of these aluminium producers. Everything takes aluminium nowadays. At least the top tier materials do. So you want to have as much aluminium as you possibly can get. Alright, let's go get this super alloy created. We only need 1. This is perfectly fine. We can put the aluminium in here. We'll need it later. Alright, so now we have the aluminium. We need the magnesium. So we should have... Do we not have any magnesium? I don't have any freaking magnesium. It's always the last, most unreliable... unlikely thing that we just constantly need some of this. Okay, good. Alright, we now have everything we need for the algae generator. Now the thing is that algae generators produce algae, obviously, which is useful for the fertilizer. But to make 1 batch of fertilizer, you need 3 batches of algae, and so you want to be absolutely sure that these algae generators and so on produce, or at least keep producing algae. So it's quite a weird resource, if I can say that. You have to be underwater to be able to actually harvest it. It's cool, no worries. Alright, next thing up is the lake water collector. We need 3 of these bioplastic nuggets to do that. We'll wait until we have some algae. So we need to go and make some. Get these 4. I think there's 4. Yeah, there should be 4 mushrooms over in this base, and then we'll go to that base and grab the rest of the mushrooms. I think we should also take the packets, the mushroom packets, with us. I don't want to grow the mushrooms here anyway because they don't really provide us with anything over on this side. The rest of the stuff, this is pretty much like food. Well, we can use that. This is also food, but this is a resource that we need. So we're gonna go and grab that. Leave that alone. Grab that, and we should also probably take the. Yeah, let's just take this with us as well. And we'll rebuild them in the main facility. Let's go and check out these 2 as well. Come with me. Yep, thank you. Alright, so for the lake water collector, we need 1 aluminium and we need super alloys. So I need another one of you. I need 1 of you, 1 you, 1 you, 1 you, not you. 1 you and a silicon. Where's the silicon? Silicon. No, well, come on. You can give me 1 of the silicon. Have I been taking... I took away all the silicon here? No, there's somewhere right there. Perfect. Alright, excellent. So we have everything we need to make 1 more super alloy. Super alloy. Making super alloy, once you have these aluminium extractors in the back there, once you have that, it's pretty simple. I mean, everything that they produce in that extractor is exactly what you need to produce super alloy. So that, technically speaking, you should be able to make like dozens of those super alloys at a time. Well, not at a time, but it shouldn't be too hard to make super alloy anymore. Once you have those 3 extractors there. You can also, of course, increase the extractors. I would suggest you don't. You need those extractors for other things as well than just, I mean, the osmium for other things than just extractors. So you want to be absolutely sure that, because what you need to go towards the tier 4 drill, and that thing takes 3 osmium at a time. You could probably, with all the osmium currently in the map, make, I guess, 6 of these drills. You're very unlikely to be able to make 10. And then you'll be reliant on supplies from space. So meteor strikes and stuff like that, and which of course isn't that great. Oh, we have super alloys over here. Let's grab those. I'm also going to grab this nugget of stuff. We got a message. Oh, who messaged us this time? I can't collect the message at the moment. Oh, look at this! We got a ton of super alloy over here. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, we also have a rocket engine. I'm taking that one. I was taking the iridium. Why not? All right, so there is of course the biolab over here as well, or I mean a thingy. I'm going to take you, and I'm going to try and take you as well. All right, you need the water. Yeah, let's just drink that, and I'm going to take you with me. Bam. Leave you here. All right, we got everything we needed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mushrooms. Do I have any more? I do have you there, so I can drop the iron here and take you. Just gonna drop the rest of the iron as well. Don't need all the iron. I'm gonna take you as well. That little bioplastic nugget. Why do I have so many nuggets here? I'm pretty happy that I have them here. I'm gonna leave the food. I'm gonna grab you. As always, everything seems to be so spread out in this game. You need bases pretty much everywhere because you don't have like a ton of oxygen, and emptying out the entire map of all cobalt so you can produce oxygen flasks isn't smart. I mean, there's a ton of cobalt, especially when you have extractors and stuff. There's an infinite supply of it, but you just don't want to use up all of your surface material. It's not smart. Everything seems to be going quite well. I think that once we have the okay, can we make it now? We need magnesium. We need magnesium. I can grab that. I don't have any space though. Let's just... Oh, ships. We can't... I need to... I need 1 magnesium, but I don't know what to drop. I can drop that iron. There we go. This is drop the iron. Beautiful. Do we need any iron? Do I actually need any iron? No, I don't. All right, let's go make this water extractor from the lake water extractor. This thing has a lot more capacity than the atmospheric water collector. So I think it has like 9 slots, 7. I don't keep track of this kind of stuff. It's kind of weird. That thing is starting to grow all sorts of stuff. It's perfect. All right, let's go put this lake water extractor in the water. All right, so now this thing has 2, 4, 6, 8 slots. I was halfway right. And we can now see that the algae is starting to grow, which is great. But we will not have any algae down here yet. There's no algae yet, so we'll have to wait until that actually starts producing. So we need to have 10 of these. These things produce a lot of oxygen, which is great. Also biomass. As they grow more algae around, you need the biomass for to unlock more bio technologies and stuff like that. So we'll add more of those things. Now this thing is going to go and produce a whole bunch of water, which is excellent. We need that. I'm going to go to the main base, build these additional food generators in our biodome, and then we'll go and explore the map. I want to show you guys some of the things, some of the holes where you can fall in, and in the map itself. It's kind of annoying, but what happens to me sometimes is that I bring down hell from space. I'm going to drop all this stuff off. I don't need to carry that around with me all the time. Okay, excellent. Wait, did I just put everything away, didn't I? Yes, I did. That's not what I wanted to do. So aluminium, I need that one. And the iron, and that was it, right? Yeah, and water balls. So let's grab one more iron. There we go. We have 3 water bottles, so that's good. We can make the 3 additional food generators. So one over here. Turn it a bit like so. Bam. One over on this side as well. And I think this is 2, 4, 5. We can put one over on this side and make it a little bit more, yeah, symmetrical. Why not, right? People like symmetry. All right, let me just plant these thingies. Plant you in here, plant you in there, plant you in there. Okay, excellent. We have all of that, and then we just deposit this in here. Perfect. All right, so now let's go get some water. Can I get out this way? No, I can't. I don't have a door on the side, so it's one of the things I want to do. We also have the biodome tier 2, which we will be building soon as well. That is for trees, for tree bark. We don't need that yet, so it's a waste of resources to build it at the moment. All right, so when you bring down the hand of God, okay, sometimes you'll have a little bit of a these meteorites will disappear. They'll hit here, for instance, right there in that corner, or right above this thing, and it will all just everything will just disappear because this isn't. Yeah, so as you can see, you can just move through the wall here. This wall you can't climb up it because it doesn't exist. There's no physics here, no physics involved. You can stand on this thing. I've had it a couple times that a meteorite, 2 or 3, one of them's just strike this area here, to go right through, and then they coagulate or collect themselves over there. So the best way to get out of this situation is to have the jetpack, get yourself back up here, fly up here again, and just get this way out. So you can go to the rock here. There, of course, there are some minerals here. There's also water, so you shouldn't necessarily die if you have the water collector. And this area here had something like, I don't know, 10, 12 pieces of uranium stuck here, because I was looking everywhere for my uranium. I couldn't find it. So the best way to get this is to get out this way. You can get out this way, then you just have to walk all the way around. It's not great. Not the best. There's also an option to, I think it was over here in the corner, I think. And you need to climb up those walls, and then you can pass through that invisible wall there, like that, and you can get back in the map. It's not a problem. It's just that, yeah, it's kind of annoying when you call down uranium or anything else, or even osmium, for instance. Not osmium. I mean, you know, iridium and stuff like that, and then your material just disappears. Yeah, it can get in here, and no, it's quite simple to get out. It's just annoying. That's one of those places where I have lost uranium. Wait, did we already get the golden thing in here? I think we did. Yeah, we did. So we also have. Okay, this flower spreader is available now because we have enough biomass. Oh, here comes more meteorites. So we'll see one of these things strike that wall there. Maybe. That's a lot of meteorites. Let's get some oxygen. Bam. Let's drink some water. Why not? I wonder if they're going to actually make the meteorites cause damage in the future. I think that would be a cool gimmick, a feature in the game. I am kind of curious what these meteorites are dropping. Oh, cobalt. Cobalt and magnesium. Alright. It's a little bit of violent. Alright, let's grab ourselves a little bit more oxygen. Perfect. Yeah, and then the next thing that I have found is kind of annoying as well, is up there. So you can't get up there from here, sadly enough. I wish you could. The best way to get up there is to just climb the wall. Get up this way. Just use your jetpack and just maneuver all the way up here. So now you can see the other side of the map. So that's the sulfur fields, and that is the engine that pokes out of the top. So when that's our spawn base, kind of like module. That's where we came in the game. You can see that engine sticking out of the sky from that spot. But and maybe I can show you my uranium. It's still probably there. There's a bit of an annoying little spot here. So these meteorites, because they come from the sky, sometimes they can hit right around here, right? And then they can disappear in the wall. Now, this is a bit more tricky to get out of, but it is still very possible. So underneath here is all caves. So okay, there we go. It's starting to disappear. I don't want to fall down there though. Last time it took me a little bit of time to get out. So that you can get that there's a little bit of a lip there. You see that's the edge of the map pretty much. And meteorites can explode against this wall, rain down their contents down there, and just basically hide all that material from you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that weird? So I had that happen a couple of times. I was like, what? I lost three or four uranium meteorites down there. I was getting a bit desperate because I was like, I need uranium. They keep on falling back there. What do I do? Well, the uranium, the meteorites and stuff, they target you, and they spread themselves accordingly. So according to where you are standing, they will try and smack down in your vicinity. So if you are at the back of the map, like I was here, right? Let's just get some air. So if you're at the back of the map, like I'm here, for instance, with my very trusty launch pad. I got some cobalt over here. Alright. Then they will spread out across the edge of the map, basically. So you want to have, and this is one of the reasons why this spot for your launch pad is a really bad spot. You want to have your launch pad a little bit closer to the center of the map, so that things get spread out across the center. There's less of these map defects in the center, so they can still happen. I mean, they can fly over you and still crash into that weird spot back there, for instance, or still in that spot right there. But it'll be less of it. So I would suggest, it's my suggestion, I don't say things that you should do, because that's not how I do things. I suggest you build your launch pad by your second base over there. Just make sure that it doesn't get flooded. That way, oh, here we got some iron as well. Get off the roof. Any kind of like meteorites that miss and stuff. Oh, got a low food warning. They'll crash in the open plains instead. It's much handier. So I might move my launch pad from here and bring it there instead. Maybe a better option. Anyways, that's it for this option. For this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. It's fine. If it didn't help you much, and that's too bad, I guess. Anyways, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.